Hey there, welcome to Find Your Sunne. I'm Cass.
And I'm Mare.
Join us as we find our sun through movement, nourishment, and well-being.
Awakened through the power of play. Let's dive in. We're starting to get a little comfortable on this couch, right, Cassie?
Yeah, we are.
We've been here quite a few times. We have recorded episode after episode after episode. And you know, the funny thing about podcasting is that, yes, you want to have this like connection, this authenticity, and you want to share your stories, but what you realize is like that you have to get comfortable in being uncomfortable, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's a different. So Meredith and I originally came up with this idea because we had great conversations in the privacy of our local coffee shop.
And we still do.
Yeah,
now we're just bringing it to you, right?
Yes. And now just being in front of a camera is just a lot different, and we're starting to get used to it. And we've recorded so many episodes, and just we weren't clear on what we wanted to bring to you, but today our vision is set. We want to bring a deeper sense of well-being to women. And that's through nature and through play, something that's a little bit different than your typical what's going to make you healthy routine as far as like eating well, working out. Like, we all know that those things can bring us wellness, but we're going to bring our own spin to that.
So one thing that we're talking about nature, and one thing that I think is such a wonderful way to listen to podcasts is by going out in nature. So if you have a minute, go ahead, maybe stand up and go outside for a walk and listen to the rest of this.
Yes. And if you didn't realize already, our name is Sunne. It's S-U-N-N-E. It's pronounced sun. Some people have pronounced it as sunny, but it's just Sunne. And we will probably call you a sun seeker if that's okay, because if you're listening to this, we're hoping that you resonate with going outside and enjoying what the earth has provided for us.
That's a great place to start. So, hello, sun seekers. Welcome to the first ever episode of Find Your Sunne. I'm Mare, and I'm here with my amazing co-host, Cassie. We're so excited to have you join us on this journey of finding light, joy, and well-being in every corner of life.
Yes. Hello, everyone, our sun seekers. It feels so good to finally kick off this adventure. We've been working behind the scenes for months, and today, diving into our stories, our vision for the Sunne brand, and a sneak peek into our newest project of bringing high-end swimwear, a swimwear line, to life.
What? Did you just say you wanted to bring a high-end swimwear to life? Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. So we have been dreaming over the last 8 months, and you iterate and you come up with new ideas, and this is the one that we landed on, that we thought, oh, this will actually solve a problem for her. So we hope to really we hope to dive into this and share so much, because it's been such an exciting journey, right?
Yeah, and we're just kicking it off, and we want to bring you along with us.
So let's dive first into our stories. So Cassie and I met not too long ago, but it feels like we've known each other for forever. I mean, it really does.
Yeah.
So we both hit a point in our lives where we were searching for more than just the daily grind. We wanted to reconnect with play, purpose, and each other, both as moms and as women who are so much more than just our roles. And that is really what brought us here to this couch today.
Yeah, exactly. I was at a weird point in my life, just kind of trying to figure myself out, because I had stopped doing my job in the medical field and wanted to pursue something different, but didn't really know exactly which direction I wanted to go. So I met Meredith, and like something about the conversations, like the spark that we had, it was just, I knew that something was there, and here we are.
And we know we just kept doing things that we loved together. Like we would meet up at the beach and go for a walk, and all of a sudden, like we were sitting there and we realized like we were both searching for something more that we could give of ourselves.
Exactly. And being a stay-at-home mom, I think it's easy to lose yourself in motherhood, like all the work and all the shoulds that pile up. But when Mara and I started walking and talking, we realized we were missing that spark of play and creativity.
Totally.
Yeah. And that's what led us here to this podcast, and now to creating a brand that embodies everything we've rediscovered. Yeah.
So true. I think that one of our founding words too is rediscovery. Like I want us to, as a community, to rediscover that sense of wonder together.
Yeah. That childlike wonder. I was just running. I mean, I just started picking up running again. I'm not a runner. And when I was deep into my run, I was listening to this meditation, and there was somebody behind the meditation. He was saying, pretend like you're running and you're just running for fun. It was just feel like that time when you were a child and you weren't running to try to like lose weight or try to make yourself, better. You were just running because you were having fun. And I like put that into my mind, and I like rediscovered that. And that was really beautiful. Like I just pretended I was running to the playground or something, or like just running to something that like I just loved and found joy in. And I was like, okay, this run feels really good.
And okay, so when we first started, I would text Cassie. I would say like, these are my running thoughts. And I think now she understands like what running thoughts are. And what I realize like when I go on a run is that I'm number one outside, and then so I'm connected to nature, but I'm also connecting to this inner discipline and inner like peace that teaches you who you really are and how far you can go.
Oh, yeah. I definitely started to discover what she meant by running thoughts.
I love running.
And I turned off all of my, I mean, I loved the meditation, but I have gone out there and just turned off everything. And just so much comes up when you're not thinking about anything. You're just doing it.
It's
letting go. Yeah.
So let's dive into our vision for Find Your Sunne. Our vision with Find Your Sunne is to build a community where women come together to share, learn, and inspire each other to live fully. We're talking about more than just health, right?
Yes.
And wellness.
Yes.
Okay. We're diving into what it means to truly enjoy life, to play and to find the light within yourself, no matter where you are in your journey.
Yes, exactly. And that's why we're bringing swimwear into the mix. We wanted to create something that isn't just functional, but something that makes you feel beautiful and confident and ready to play.
That's like the key right there, ready to play, right?
Yes, exactly.
In this part of our life, like that is something that I feel like we're missing so much of, and we need to find that sense of play again.
I mean, if I'm talking from experience, I find it hard now that I'm older to dive into play with my kids even, like it's hard when you haven't been in play, and it is something that needs to be rediscovered as an adult because we've been taught by society to not care about it. We need to be serious. We have responsibilities. Like, yes, and that's true. Yeah. But it doesn't mean you can't play too.
I think I agree.
Yeah.
So what are some ways that...
Yeah. So, I mean, whether you're chasing your kids on the beach or taking a moment for yourself, we need to make sure that we are incorporating play, because play is actually conducive to holistic well-being. Like that's something that we need to make sure we're putting in to make sure that we are living fulfilling and healthy lives.
And so when we're thinking about the swimwear line, we're thinking more about something that looks like studio to sea, or playground to the sea, or grocery store quick snacks to the sea, or going on a hike, getting in the waterfall, or going to the lake, jumping in, riding your jet ski. I don't know. We're just thinking something a little bit more versatile and enduring as you. So here's the big news. We're working on a swimwear line that's designed with you in mind. We know how busy life gets, so we wanted to create something versatile, something you can wear from the studio to the sea, from maybe the gym to the pool, and feel amazing doing it while you're wearing it.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. We're talking about pieces that fit your lifestyle, your body, and your need for both comfort and style. We're really excited to share more designs and inspiration behind these suits, and how we're planning to launch this collection by the end of summer of 2025.
Oh my goodness.
That seems like crazy to even say right now.
It really, really does. And, we know summer gets busy, but this is like, we have a very, very strong commitment to bringing this to you. And also we want to bring you along with us on this journey. And that's why we still think that podcasting is such an important element of bringing this swimwear line to you, because we want it to also feel as if you're helping us along the way. You're our accountability too.
Exactly. We want you to be a part of this journey. And when you say that, Meredith, I think of like your input matters so much to us to make this brand come to life. So when we're on social media, like on Instagram or Facebook, we're going to be asking you your opinions about things, and your input is just so valuable to making this something that you want to wear.
Yeah.
And that's going to make you feel beautiful.
So why does this matter? For us, it's about more than just swimwear. Honestly, it's about creating a space where women can rediscover what makes them feel alive and connected to themselves, to their families, and to nature. It's about play, creativity, and embracing all that life has to offer. And I think when I say that, I want to tell a story, because when I go to the beach, it's funny because I've gotten to the point where my husband tells me like that I can't bring any more seashells home. And if you look right here in front of us, I have all of my Florida seashells where I'm drawing inspiration, and I'm looking at this seashell. If you're with us on video, I'm looking at this design and I'm like, oh, wouldn't this be such a like fun way for the lines to like follow on your for the lines to be created on your swimwear. And then the color scheme, we have this beautiful magenta, deep and light pinks. It's so fun. And then I found this really, really, really cool.
I love this one.
Oh, it's the shell of a crab, and I've never seen this before in my life. But it's like just these little tiny circles, and we just think that we're gonna take all of this inspiration from nature, and nature will define our direction for as far as like design goes, and for prints, like it's going to be all from nature. And another thing that Cassie and I we love to go for walks, get lost, right? And we went for a walk a couple weeks ago, and we saw this berry, and it like stopped us in our tracks, and we're like, oh my gosh, that berry is so beautiful, and I can't even describe it to you. But the following week we went again, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to know what kind of berry that is. So I immediately look it up, and you know what it's called? It's called a beauty berry. Okay. It is absolutely the most stunning. And this does not do it justice, because this one's already wilting.
Yeah, but this is kind of the color Yeah,
it's vibrant. And
we hope to bring this to life.
Yeah. So when we think about swimwear, we think about something that's going to remind you every time you put it on that it's from nature, and nature is timeless.
Yes. Yes. So that's what we hope to bring to you through this podcast and our brand is nature. We want to help you find your sun, whether that's through a story that resonates, a piece of clothing that makes you feel unstoppable, or a moment of connection with us and our community, because we really hope to bring our women in this Florida community together.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so we're so glad to have you here with us today. If this episode sparked something in you, hit subscribe and join our growing community of sun seekers. We'll be back each week with more stories, tips, and insights to help you live a life full of light and joy.
Yes, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Facebook for updates on our swimwear line, behind the scenes, looks at our journey, and more ways to find your sun every day. We're just getting started, and we can't wait to share this adventure with you.
Until next time, keep finding your sun and embracing the beauty of each day.
Yes, see you next week, Sun Seekers.
Just before you go, if you want to sprinkle some love our way without spending a dime, why not hit that subscribe button on our YouTube channel? It's like giving us a hug through the internet. So please give that button a little tap tap and join our Sun family.
Thanks for tuning in to today's episode. We hope you found the discussions enlightening and inspiring. Please note that the information provided in this podcast is for general informational purposes only. All opinions expressed here are solely our own and do not reflect the views of any sponsors or affiliate partners.
And before you apply any of the health strategies discussed on the podcast, we recommend consulting with a professional to ensure it is appropriate for your specific circumstances.
Remember, we're here to spark conversation and ideas, not substitute for any professional advice.